Hello and welcome. I'm Otis Landerholm, the founding attorney here at Landerholm Immigration A.P.C, where we fight for your American dream. And thank you very much for joining me for another immigration case of the week. Today we're going to be talking about the matter of Castro, okay? And this was decided just a couple of weeks ago, not by an immigration court judge, not by the Board of Immigration Appeals, and not by a circuit court. It was actually decided by the Attorney General himself, who is Jeff Sessions, who I very much disagree with, all right? But it's a case that we've got to understand, all right? So the matter of Castro, it was literally decided just like 10 days ago. I'm filming this, it's June 2018. And the key that is being discussed, the key issue that's being discussed is an issue called administrative closure, all right? So for years, the immigration courts and the Board of Immigration Appeals have used, quote unquote, administrative closure as a tool, right, to manage their own calendars and to close certain cases that had other processes in the queue, so to speak, sort of in process, right? And to close cases that didn't need to be resolved right away, okay? And so the benefit of administrative closure was that, for example, if you had a U visa, or if you had a waiver case, or if you had some other application that was pending before the service that was good, like United States Citizenship and Immigration Service, right? Then that case often would take a long time. And so for the judges, they didn't want to force you to keep coming back for like hearings and hearings and hearings. They would just close the case administratively so that it wasn't on their docket anymore, all right? It's still in removal proceedings technically, but you don't have hearings anymore. So what the Attorney General said in this case is it said that that's not okay, right? So it actually took away the authority of immigration judges and the Board of Immigration Appeals to close cases except in a very, very few limited set of circumstances, all right? And so what that means practically is that now it's going to be more difficult for people that are facing those other processes to get them done and get them completed, because you can't close your case in court. You've got to continue to go to those hearings. And what that means is if the Immigration Service doesn't finalize their case in your favor, now you will much more likely be facing a removal order, all right? And so what it's also going to do is it's going to create a larger backlog, even larger, in the immigration court system. And so I'm very much saddened by this decision. I think that that administrative closure was actually a very, very great tool, all right? But unfortunately, this decision is down, and so judges and the Board of Immigration Appeals are no longer able to use this very useful tool of administrative closure. It's now no longer an option on the table. So it limits the options for immigrants even more, which is something that is frustrating for people, but it is what it is. It's important that you're aware of it. The other piece is that it does allow the Department of Homeland Security to recalendar these cases that have been administratively closed in the past. So if you're one of those cases that's sitting there with your case administratively closed, then watch out and keep your eye on the mail. All right, and make sure that you've updated the court with your address and things like that, because the Department of Homeland Security may very well be recalendaring those cases to get them in front of the court. Okay? So thank you very much for watching. That's the matter of Castro. It's an unfortunate decision by the Attorney General. I'm Otis Landerholm, founder here at Landerholm Immigration A.P.C, where we fight for your American dream. And if you have any questions about that, please feel free to contact my office. I'd be more than happy to walk with you through removal proceedings or through administrative closure or anything like that. Okay? Thank you very much for watching.